Hello everyone. So today in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how do you sell a product on eBay. So I'm going to walk you through the steps involved in selling a product. So let's get into the video. So what you have to do firstly is log into your eBay account if you haven't. So log into your eBay account. So I've logged into mine. So once you have logged into your eBay account, you will see an option here on top here called sell. So what I have to do is click on that sell. So here we're going to now, what we're going to do is list, all right? We are going to list our product so that we can sell it. So what you have to do is once you click on sell, okay? So you'll get into this, you'll get to a similar screen like this here. So what you have to do now here is you're going to click on create listing and click on single listing, all right? So when you click on this single listing, so now we're going to start the process of listing our product. So the first thing is going to ask you what is it, what are you selling. So for example here I'm just going to use shoes, right? I'm going to show shoes. So once you type in your product, you'll get some suggestions here, so I will use that, right? So you can just use your shoes men's, right? I'm just using men's shoes, right? I'll select that, all right? And then yep, click on search, all right? So once you click on that here, you should select the categories that's related to your product. So for mine, you'll somehow see suggested ones, which is pretty good enough. So you can just choose, or you can just go through the category and choose manually. I'll just go through the one from here. So I need athletic shoes. Yep. So my shoe comes under this category. So I'll choose that. All right, so I'm just choosing that, and then next. So it's just asking, it's just giving us some suggestion whether my product is similar to anything here under the suggestions here. You can choose, you can choose the same for yours as well. You can choose if it's something related similar to yours, or else you can just click on continue without match. I'll just click on continue without match. All right, so now it's asking the condition of your item. So mine, I'll say it's new with box. You can just choose whatever applies to your product, choose that. So once you have done this, so what's it's going to happen is here it's going to ask more details about your product. So firstly you're going to add a photo. Okay, you can add few photos and also videos of your product. So I'm just going to add a random shoe picture of a shoe just for demo purpose. That's the one. So I've added that, and I can add more photos and videos. So you can add as many as photos and videos you want, which will help the buyer, to look at the product. And then title, yes, I'll just choose men's shoes sports, just something. Yeah, I'll just choose that. That's enough. And then the category, I'll just leave it as it is. Okay, and here I'm going to choose the brand. I'll just put an unbranded size. I'll just put 9. Color white. So I'm just choosing. So you choose. So for me, since mine is a shoe, I'm getting these type of specifications like color, size, brand, and all these things. And based on your item, you might need to fill the specifications. Okay, so once you select that, and then you can put any additional informations here that if you want, you can do that. So you can put that, and item condition is new, and in the description here is where you describe your product. Like it's like try to give a clear picture of the product and more information as possible, because this will help the buyer to make a decision whether to purchase it or not. So try to give your a description, like tell about, like you as mentioned here, like tell them about the unique features or why you are selling it, so what's so special, or all those things that will just to trigger the buyers, so that they will have an they'll sort of get an interest on your product. So description, so try to add as much as information as possible on your description. So for this video, um, I'll just leave it as blank, because I'm not really going to sell anything. So that's the one. And then pricing. So here you can choose whether if you want it to be in auction, or you already have a fixed price. So that's depending on how you want it. For me, I'll just say I'll use a fixed price. So I'll just put buy it now, which means it's a fixed price. Or you can choose the auction option if you want. I'll just use buy it now, and then my price for this shoe is I'll just put $50, and I only have one, so I'll put one. And then if you want to allow offers, you can take this option, or if you don't want, you can just turn that off. All right, and then postage here. So You can choose the type of postage that's available, like, or whether you can only offer pickups or a standard postage. So I will just put standard postage, and then the package sizes based on your product. You can just choose that. All right, and then this one is about domestic postage. So which service that you think is best suitable for you, you can just select that. And then about the charges, and the charges will be calculated based on your selection, all right, on and the service. So you can enter that information, and then here, if you're willing to sell it international, like globally, to other to overseas as well, if you are willing to ship it overseas, then what you can do, under international postage here, you can turn on this button. So you can allow international postages. So that what will happen is, you can choose, once you turn this button on for international postage, you should get options for international postage services. All right, so for international postage, okay, you can choose whatever that best suits you. So rate will be calculated according to your selection and services. So okay, the cost type and international service. So what type of service you want to add? So you have all the international services available, like based on your country. So you can choose whatever that best suits you, and select that and click on apply. All right, so those things. All right, okay, so you choose that, and then the handling time, like the usual handling time, like how long does it take for you to ship it. You can choose here, like once a buyer pays for the product, then how long it will, or what's the handling time for you to ship it. So those things. And promotions, if you want, you can add it, otherwise you can leave it. And preferences here, usually payment is managed by um, eBay, so it's better to leave it as it is. And returns, you can at the moment it's not accepted, and international returns are not accepted. You can, if you think it needs to be changed, then you can click on this edit option here, and then you can change it. All right, so you can change it based on your preferences and your item location. That's also important. Just make sure that's your current location, the item location is correct. If not, you can just edit it. You can just edit and change all these informations here. So once you're done with all those things, all right, and then yep, the rate here, so you have to mention, so just put whatever the customer needs to pay for international as well, so everything. All right, so once you're done with all these, okay, the pictures and everything, just make sure to fill it correctly and as specific as possible, to help, to help eBay with this, to help the eBay and the buyer to list this. All right, so once you're done with all these things here, so what you have to do is hit on list it. So once you hit on list it, eBay will list this product for selling. So whoever is looking for shoes, they will be able to see your product as well, and if they like it, they'll buy it and pay for it. So once they buy it and pay for it, you will receive an information, or I mean a notification from eBay saying that your item has been, someone has paid for it. So all you have to do now is, you just have to click on the notification and process the shipment, like print the shipping labels, and physically ship the item. And the payment will be processed through eBay, through whatever medium, whether bank account or PayPal, whatever that you have set up with eBay. So basically that's pretty much how you sell an item on eBay. So I hope this video is helpful to you guys. I'll see you guys in another video soon. Thank you.